photo story now.
Photo story. Yep, photo story.
Okay.
How many photo stories do you have?
There's 8 or 11.
8 or 11. Okay.
So
we're gonna go from tab to tab to have our wider
Yes.
ins and outs. Okay.
okay, so we'll just go through first pass. This was Beasley. Okay, back to the start. So ins and outs. And
I could kill this.
one out.
I'll keep it for now.
All right, we'll hold it.
Yeah, I think we're missing one.
Yeah, because you have an in and out. So Ariana.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm in. Yeah,
Yeah, we'll hold.
right now. Yeah.
I guess it would help that we would talk about these instead of just our ins and outs on this, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Please.
Yeah.
And
If you guys want to discuss it briefly.
I wish it was a tighter edit. A bit.
Yeah, some of the images are repetitive, and some you don't need.
I'm looking for emotion after the long day.
Yeah.
I would see these guys in the, you know, in the living space at night,
Mm-hmm.
what that's like under, you know, under a red light, or, you know, um, this is cold weather training, surviving, you know, what are those, all these are moving moments, or they're something is action based out of this pretty much for all of them in some way or another. And there's not a calmer moment, a quieter moment that, you know, that exhale that I would like to see to help break apart the images, or, you know, even end it. Like, that's really cool.
Yeah, I like that.
And the light, but yeah, I want to know like what's inside that tent when you take all that off. You take your helmet off after a long day of shoveling.
Yeah,
snow.
like instead of this image, I like to see something inside a tent.
Yeah, I think this hurt the entry on a single note, like, and that we kind of did that before.
Like there's still some distance, right? Like the photographer could have gone more inside, exactly like what
Yeah.
you're saying, right? In the tent, or yeah. Because there's some interesting photos there.
Absolutely. And a lot of hustle for that photographer to go up, you know, that mountain to look down and then regroup later on and still stay within the means of the group.
Definitely.
You know, that's important to note as well, I think.
I agree.
Well, can we keep it for now?
Yeah, I keep it for now.
All right.
Like pushing the message, like, yes, we're doing this with distance, and then you have the picture where they're all embracing together,
Yeah.
and like, yes, we're all doing this apart, but we are together. But then, like, it goes against social distancing in a way, like in this, like
It kind of loses its message.
yeah, it loses the edge, and it's, you could probably, I would probably drop that frame from this, in a sense that it would, you know, it hurts the COVID angle on this whole thing. Can I get a caption on number 10 there with the yeah.
No, you can't.
Oh, okay. Okay, happens.
I think we have a caption.
I get the gist of it. I mean, otherwise, judges, you guys have anything you wanted to request?
Although I'm a little torn because when I shot the story on the military a few months ago, right? What does training look like for the new recruits for the military? I have shots of men hugging after the crucible. Right, they were quarantined for 2 weeks before even training. I don't know. That I didn't even think twice to submit it for the story. But so I get it. But yeah. I don't know. I'm torn. I'm a little torn. I feel like a hypocrite.
I think we still need to like go through each story frame by frame.
Okay.
And then I think we'll get a better idea of in and outs.
All right.
Can we go to the next story?
Yeah, I'm good with that. I think. All right, moving along.
I'm gonna go out with, oh, we're plowing through this, sorry, getting dizzy here.
Okay, last one. Okay,
All right, I'm ready to vote.
go all the way back to the first one we looked at and already voted on. We'll re-vote.
Out.
Out,
Out. Okay.
portraits.
Sorry. Okay. Snow story. If you want me to pull anything up,
Keep it in.
okay. You need a second.
In
Okay.
for now.
Yep,
In,
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 out,
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 Um,
Out.
I don't know. I'm gonna say in for now.
Oh, I'm gonna hold this in. See how it goes with the others.
Yeah.
Okay. Out.
Did we kill the first?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get rid of this too.
Yeah. Um,
All right, that one's dead.
In. I'm gonna make the case for this package. I mean, it was kind of a process story, but
Mhm.
there's like a variety in this set of images that, you know,
Yeah,
takes you through the feel of like this combat training. And they're varied enough, like I feel like I'm in the middle of it.
I did want to keep this too because the photographer, you're working on someone else's extremely different schedule, and there's a lot of safety precautionary measures around that. And I am also impressed, like you said, all the angles that they took trying to get on it, in it, around it. I think I would have liked to seen inside one of these tanks.
That
Yeah.
might be classified, Tom.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
He's not wrong. I mean,
it's weird that RFID chip in my wrist is going off right now. I don't know why.
all right. So in for now.
yeah, I'd like to keep it
Need a second to.
You should kill the other categories that are up from previous judging, so that way we can.
Well, I'm trying to leave those up for.
Oh, okay.
I don't know actually. I was leaving those up.
Picture of the year.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
So wait, this one was out, right?
Yeah.
Yep, out.
Let me resize my. Sorry, working on like a 4-inch MacBook here.
Two computers at once. All good.
Okay.
So what's your top story, Ariana?
Which one do I think is the top story?
Yes.
I'm so torn.
We have cold weather training, COVID-19 graduation, SEER training on film.
That one's pretty cool. Yeah.
This is the first female combat diver of some country. And the
On that previous story, I wish more images just focus in on her
Mhm.
only. Like, I assume it's her, right?
That's what I'm assuming too.
What's
yeah,
the caption say? There probably is no caption. Yeah.
what
Yeah. I mean, but I kind of get a gist of it without the captions. I'm not,
Yeah, that's fine. So for me, it's either the Holga one or the graduation
Mhm.
Yeah. I like the whole-
first.
I'm gonna look through the Holga, the Lumberg.
all right.
It definitely stands out.
Yeah. There are different facets of living like, in these very basic conditions. It's actually in the winter too.
Hmm.
What does SEER training stand for again?
Survival, evade, resist, and escape.
Oh.
It's anybody that's going into a combat zone that's going to go outside the wire is going to go through this training. It is mostly classified.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I wouldn't mind giving it first.
I think it's been the most consistent, and it's just
Yeah.
pretty well sequenced, and that grit like we saw in that
Right.
those category, that's just evenly distributed across.
Yeah.
And
I think it's almost like method photography, right? Like these guys are going out there with the bare minimums. He's literally going out there with the
going out
bare
there with the camera as well.
right? Like
Yeah.
film, it's you don't even know if it's going to be exposed correctly or even in focus. You know, I mean, he's in survival mode as a photographer too. I just think it's I think it works for me. So
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay with one.
That in first, graduation second.
Yeah.
and what do you got? I want to give kudos to the last story. I just think that photographer really worked it. I mean,
The
a lot of I think a lot of the stories you get assigned are process stories, probably in the military, but you have to do them well. And and this photographer did really well. There's a variety of images. I feel like I went through the experience. He took me places. I would give this a third place.
I'm with that.
All right, so we have first, second, third, and then we have female diver and cold weather. Do you guys want to give these mentions or no?
I can give this a mention. Just
Yeah, for the effort.
right. For just that's a long way away on picture number 3 there.
Yeah. I hope he had he probably didn't have a snowmobile, did he? Or she.
Or skis.
He probably had skis, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. If they were lucky. I don't know. Yeah.
Is that how you get to work in the morning, Richard?
No.
Yeah. Cross country skis.
So HM there, and then this diver.
Does this hold together for you? Do you want to give it an HM?
There, yeah.
I want to, but it doesn't. And like some of the images are really strong, but even it's missing. It's just missing stuff. And also it doesn't flow as well. Like with that.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? Like,
Yeah, I want to see, like Ariana said earlier, I want to see more of her.
Yeah. Like I know that's her again. I'm not sure that's her. I don't think it is, but
I want to know the age of this person too.
yeah, she looks older.
You're right. Or like, what's the average age?
Yeah.
Again, helpful things to note in the captions.
Yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure this doesn't. I think this came on a Word document. The caption.
yeah, I mean, I know it looks from overseas,
All right.
but
All right.
good efforts all around.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe a stronger portrait or something would have brought this together for you.
Yeah, just more like this is the only close up that we, I guess, wholly see, and I only have one eye.
And you know what I want to see? I want to see her interact with her, SEAL mates. I don't know what you call them, but, some interaction.
Yeah.
Right.
some interaction and more consistency with the editing.
Yeah. And yeah.
Okay.
Good effort.
And then, and we'll probably
Just
talk more about this when we
Poor
get in,
story.
when we get into the final category, the photographer of the year. But like, just by eliminating as the photographer, they just would have eliminated like half of these photos to get rid of some of the repetitive photos. Would that worked, or are they just simply missing photos?
A little of both.
Yeah, both. I think a tighter edit, and then yeah, like some of you mentioned, going inside, right? Going inside the tent a little more. Like I just feel like the story is missing something.
Yeah.
Like we're not seeing the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. All right, we're gonna take another break because it's gonna take
Okay.
another minute to pull up the POY.